So first of all, welcome Arjun to Punjab Kesari. How are you?
I'm very well, Namita. Thank you.
So it's always a
How are you?
delight.
All well?
Yeah, all well, Arjun. So it's always a delight to
Good.
watch you on screen. But may I ask you, why do you keep your fans waiting to see you for so long in a project?
You should ask all these writers why they don't write proper scripts, which I can work on.
Good one it is. वेल आई मस्ट आस्क लाइक नेल पॉलिश का जब ट्रेलर देखा तो लाइक काफ़ी ग्रिपिंग है और जैसे आपने कहा कि विंक मत करना वरना क्लू मिस हो जाएगा सो मैंने तो विंक कर दिया
जी
बिकॉज विंकिंग इज माई हैबिट है ना वेल पीपल वेल वॉन्ट टू सी कोर्ट रूम ड्रामाज लीगल थ्रिलर है ये सो हाउ डिड नेल पॉलिश हैपन टू अर्जुन
Well, I mean, the whole of 2020 actually for me was going to be one of my busiest years because I was shooting for 280 or 84 days in the whole year. And uh, Nail Polish was supposed to be one of those films, but we hadn't really confirmed it. Tarun had told me, who is with Z5. He had said that he had this interesting courtroom drama if I'd be interested. But because I'd already booked up my whole year, I said, dude, I don't know if I'll be able to fit in something else. And then I was shooting for this period film called The Battle of Bhima Koregaon in Karjat, and when lockdown happened, and everything stopped. All the films got pushed to 2021. So hopefully 2021 we'll get to finish all the pending work. And there was no way we could start Bhima Koregaon because that's a very big crew. And it would have just not been possible under the circumstances to start. And then Tarun came to me and said that he was ready. We were supposed to do Final Call 2, and Final Call 2 script was not ready completely. Again, that's a much bigger scale, so they were a bit apprehensive of starting Final Call 2 under the circumstances. And he said, remember that courtroom drama I told you about, why don't you hear it? And I was like, dude, I don't know if I really want to do a courtroom drama. And he said, just hear it out.
Okay.
And on a Zoom call, Bugs Bhargava and I met for the first time. And I have not met a more charming director ever, and such a wonderful human being. And he said, listen, I have this script called Nail Polish. It's a courtroom drama. And that's when it really caught my attention. I said, why would you call it courtroom drama Nail Polish?
Nail polish.
He said, I'd like you to read it. I said, why would you call a courtroom drama Nail Polish? He said, I'd just like you to read it.
Okay.
And then you tell me what you think. And he sent me the script. And Amita, I started reading the script, and I promise you, I didn't leave it for even a second.
Okay.
Nail Polish, the title, is so beautifully described in the script that people, when they watch it, they should experience it. What this title is, when they will experience the film, the way I experienced it by reading the script. And I found the character very, very interesting. The character of Sid Jaising. Though I said, okay, let's get on to a call, then let's discuss this character. And I said, listen, Bugs, I have a process of working. And he said, I'd like to know what your process is. I said, my process is that I like characters, I mean, but characters should not remain characters. Characters should become human. And because when I play them, they should look real. They should feel real,
Obviously.
And I find this guy a bit too heroic in many ways, or very one-dimensional, and we need to bring more layers into the character. I need to see more weaknesses in him. I need to know what his faults are. What does he do when he goes home? And from there we started working on this character. And I think we've got something very special because he loved the process, and his process is the same. He said, I want you to breathe life into Sid Jaising. I want you to own him.
Wow.
I want you to be him. I want you to become him. And similarly with all the characters that are there. So the film is basically around 4 people. One is Judge Bhushan, who
Yeah.
is Rajat Kapoor.
जी.
Okay, then there's Anand Tiwari, who's the prosecutor, the prosecutor, the PP, the public prosecutor. There's Manav, who is the accused, and he is done a all of them have done a fantastic job. And then there's my character, who's the defense, which is Sid Jaisi. The beauty of the whole story is that when you watch the film, it's not just the courtroom drama, okay, which is of course extremely intense and extremely real. But what you go with each character when they go back to where they come from. So you go to an Anand's place, the PP's place. Where does he stay? What goes on in his life? What are the problems he's having in his own life? When you go into Judge Bhushan's character, okay, you go to his house and you see what all is going on in his house. You come with Sid Jaising, you see what he's like, in his personal space. Okay, then you go with Manav and you see what he's like in his personal space. And each one's space is so different, but everyone when they come to court have got their nail polish on, which is where they put their mask on.
So, did
So
you
they become totally different people.
prepare for your
And for me, that was very, very interesting.
Yeah, that's what I am asking, that you have explained it so beautifully कि मेरा मन कर रहा है कि मैं अभी देख लूँ, because 1 जनवरी का इंतज़ार नहीं हो पा रहा है अभी फिलहाल. So I just want to ask you अर्जुन कि आपने लॉयर का किरदार किया है इसमें, बट उसके लिए कहीं से रेफरेंसेस लिए अपने किरदार को प्रिपेयर करने के लिए?
Of course, you have to, so my master, okay, he comes from a very, very distinguished legal family. All my cousins are lawyers. Okay, तो मैं हमेशा जबलपुर जब जाया करता था उनके घर पे ड्यूरिंग माय समर वेकेशंस या विंटर वेकेशंस, तो मैं उनके साथ ही रहता था. तो आई यूज्ड टू सी them all the time. And I've seen them from childhood. I've almost grown up around lawyers in a way.
अच्छा.
तो उनसे बहुत चीजें मैंने ली हैं, okay, but more on their personal and their whole कैसे इनका जो स्टाइल है, उनकी जो अदा है. और हाल ही में myself I've been meeting a lot of lawyers and that's been very helpful as well. So and I've interacted with a lot of lawyers in things, so it was very weird because all this was happening and I had a lot of lawyers around me, and I would talk to them and I would discuss this case, okay, which I'm playing in the film with them as well, and they gave me some wonderful inputs, which I would come and then I would work on my case and say, this is the way I would like to fight this case today, to bugs, and we would kind of incorporate that into the script.
ओके, द नेक्स्ट क्वेश्चन आई एम आस्किंग यू, प्लीज़ आंसर ओनली इफ़ यू फील कंफर्टेबल. जैसे हम देख रहे हैं कि बॉलीवुड में काफ़ी टाइम से एक नेगेटिव इम्पैक्ट होता हुआ नज़र आ रहा है, स्पेशली इफ़ यू टॉक अबाउट यूथ ऑफ आवर कंट्री, जिसमें ड्रग्स एक बड़ा मुद्दा है. सो हाउ डू यू सी ऑल दिस एंगल, एंड आई एम आस्किंग दिस टू यू बिकॉज सेलिब्रिटीज सेट एग्जाम्पल्स फॉर द यूथ ऑफ आवर कंट्री, इफ़ यू अग्री सो.
I totally agree. And you are speaking from Punjab, Kesari, and we've seen what drugs has done to the youth in Punjab. It's horrible. It's not something which I promote. It's not something that I would ever encourage. And whatever's happening, I mean, let people go through their emotions, and find out the truth about everything, and I have no issues with that.
Okay. Arjun, when we see you as an actor,
But yes, I think it is important to, be fair and be real, and not also misuse certain powers against certain people.
अच्छा, इसमें भी जब स्टार्ट होता है ट्रेलर नेल पॉलिश का, तो एक डायलॉग है इसमें कि जुर्म दिमाग करता है, इंसान पर तो सिर्फ इल्ज़ाम लगते हैं, इफ आई एम नॉट रॉन्ग. सो डू यू एक्चुअली रिलेट दिस इन रियल लाइफ ऑल्सो, क्योंकि हम जानना चाहेंगे कि रियल लाइफ में अर्जुन इस बात से कितना इत्तेफाक रखते हैं.
तो आपको क्या लगता है, जुर्म कौन करता है? इंसान करता है, दिमाग करता है?
दिमाग करता है. करेक्ट है.
करेक्ट है ना?
बिल्कुल.
दिमाग किसका है?
इंसान का. तो फिर इल्जाम भी तो इंसान पे ही लगना चाहिए ना.
वही तो होता है. तो दोनों सही सही है अपनी जगह, जो कहा है वो तो सही है।
मतलब इस बार राइटर ने कमाल कर दिया है या इसमें कुछ इम्प्रोवाइज करवाया गया है? तभी आई थिंक तभी अर्जुन ने इसके लिए हाँ बोल दिया, क्योंकि अच्छा राइटर मिल गया उनको, लगा है ना?
नहीं, बहुत ही कमाल की राइटिंग है, जो बहुत ही प्यारी फिल्म बनी है। और ये फिल्म वाकई में अगर जिस तरीके से बनी है, परफॉर्म की गई है, अगर एडिट और इसका बैकग्राउंड और सारा कुछ सही बैठ जाए ना, तो मेरे ख्याल से ये डेफिनेटली विल बी इन द टॉप 5 फिल्म्स ऑफ माय करियर।
Oh wow.
So I'm very excited about it.
Okay. Arjun, when we see you as an actor, we see all the traits which a good and excellent actor should have with respect to body language, your personality, your voice, your aura, everything you have. It's been almost 20 years of you in the industry, but anyhow, do you think that you still have not got your due in the industry? I mean, how do you see your whole journey as an actor in Hindi cinema?
My whole journey of an actor has been to become a good actor, to become the best in my skill sets. For me, I only compete with myself. I don't compete with anybody. I don't look at other people and say, "Arey, mujhe ye karna chahiye tha," or I should be like that person or this person or whatever. I just want to know where can I push my limits to. You know, I think like that. I'm very comfortable in my own skin.
Okay.
You know, I don't. God's been very kind to me with everything that has been given to me. You know, so and I have a tremendous amount of. I think which is my biggest asset is I have tremendous amount of patience. I don't give up. I can still think and say, okay, you know, we'll do something better, or we will do something, you know, nicer. You know, and I hate to be repetitive.
Okay.
Hate it. I don't. I just if something is shallow, if something is not something I will lose myself into. If it isn't a character through which I want to say something, which I would not be able to say, you know, in my on my own. But a character allows me to do that. Those are the characters I love. Those are the characters I invest in and make them humans and make them real. That is my job. So for me, I think to wait, watch, and understand that is the most important thing. So now for me to make those choices becomes easier.
Okay.
So yeah, I mean, due. What's your due? What's your thing? I think from where I've come and whatever I have, I am only in gratitude. I have nothing, you know, but gratitude to give to the universe and to God and to, you know, people who have believed in me. I can only say a big thank you to them. But yeah, so I don't feel like, oh, I didn't get my due or feel jealous. Or all those emotions are wrong emotions to have. And negative emotions. You shouldn't have them.
This gratitude is a big thing in life, and you have that. That's nice. In fact, I want to ask you. I know this is like a bit difficult question to ask from anyone. Is like आपने इतने सारे किरदार किए हैं, but आपके favorite कौन से जिनसे आपको लगा कि yes, they took a twist in your career?
Well, I think the characters I really enjoyed playing, definitely one was Joe Mascarenas in Rock On. Then I really enjoyed playing the character of Prithvi in Rajneeti. You know, I really enjoyed playing Arun Gowri in Daddy. I really enjoyed playing Sid Jaising in you know. I really like playing Karan Sachdeva in The Final Call.
Okay.
You know, that I really enjoyed playing that character because that was very, very challenging. Because I'm just sitting, I only had to act with myself. I was in a cockpit through the whole show.
Actually, I have seen
all
that.
alone. You know, so that was something very, very different. For the other characters, there are a few, you know, which stay with you. And I love the character that I played in D-Day.
Okay.
So, yeah, there's lots of characters out there which I enjoyed playing, which were close to me, and which I thought were, believable.
Okay, so Nail Polish is releasing on 1st of January, Arjun, and now any resolutions or any wish list for 2021?
But I just hope that my biggest wish list is that we don't have any corona around,
Definitely.
and I think all that this pandemic has taught us, hopefully there's more love and less hate in the world, and there is, more respect towards nature. I think that's something which through the pandemic we saw. How much Mother Earth changed, because we were man who destroys everything, or has the capability and appetite to just want more and more and more. Hopefully we realize that our needs are not that, actually not as much as we think that they are. That greed of man comes down.
Agree.
And we come into a better world.
Thank you so much, Arjun, for talking to us on Punjab Kesari, and wish you all the good luck for 2021.
Thank you, Ramita. Lots of love and all the best to you too.
Thank you so much. Bye bye. Take care.